Narcissists are individuals who exhibit a pattern of grandiosity, a need for excessive admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. At their core, they thrive on power, control, and the manipulation of others to feed their fragile self. While narcissism exists on a spectrum, those who fall into the more extreme end of the spectrum often employ sophisticated manipulation tactics to exploit and control people around them. Understanding these tactics is crucial for anyone who might find themselves entangled with a narcissist, whether in personal, professional, or social contexts. 1. The narcissist's mindset, a delicate ego. At the heart of a narcissist's behavior lies a delicate ego, constantly seeking validation and admiration from the outside world. Despite projecting an image of supreme confidence and self-importance, the narcissist's self-worth is inherently fragile. They are constantly on the lookout for people, situations, or environments that can reaffirm their inflated sense of self. If this external validation is not forthcoming, or if they feel threatened by someone who challenges their worldview, the narcissist resorts to manipulation as a means to regain control. The art of manipulation for a narcissist is not just about exerting power. It's about preserving their self-image. They will go to great lengths to ensure that their vulnerability remains hidden from others. To achieve this, they often employ subtle and covert tactics designed to control and dominate others without seeming overtly abusive. 2. Gaslighting, the ultimate form of manipulation. Gaslighting is one of the most insidious tactics a narcissist uses. It involves manipulating someone into questioning their own reality, perception, or memory. The term originates from the 1944 film Gaslight, in which a husband manipulates his wife into thinking she's losing her mind by making small, disorienting changes to their environment, such as dimming the gas lights and then denying any changes have occurred when she questions them. In real-life situations, narcissists use gaslighting to undermine the confidence of their victims, often making them doubt their own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. For example, if a narcissist is confronted about a lie they've told, they may outright deny having said it, twist the truth, or suggest the other person is overreacting or being too sensitive. This creates confusion and disorientation, weakening the victim's resolve and making them more susceptible to further manipulation. 3. Love bombing, the seductive charm offensive. When a narcissist is seeking someone to manipulate or control, they often begin the relationship with a tactic known as love bombing. Love bombing is the process of overwhelming someone with excessive affection, attention, and praise in an attempt to quickly create an emotional bond. The goal is to make the victim feel special and needed, often showering them with compliments, gifts, and promises of a future together. During this phase, the narcissist's behavior can seem perfect, and they can appear to be the ideal partner, friend, or colleague. The victim is made to feel like they are the center of the narcissist's world, and the bond seems unbreakable. However, once the narcissist feels they have secured the victim's loyalty, they begin to reveal their true nature, often shifting to manipulation, control, and emotional abuse. The key to understanding love bombing is recognizing that it is not about genuine affection. It is a calculated strategy designed to lower the victim's defenses and create emotional dependence. 4. Triangulation, creating conflict to gain control. Triangulation is a manipulation tactic used by narcissists to create division and competition among people in their lives. By pitting two or more people against each other, the narcissist maintains control and ensures that they remain the central figure in the drama. They achieve this by spreading lies or rumors, stirring up conflict and turning people into rivals. For example, a narcissistic boss might manipulate two employees by playing them off against each other, fueling resentment and creating a sense of competition. One employee might be told that the other is trying to undermine them, while the other is told the same thing. This forces both individuals to compete for the narcissist's approval and attention, giving the narcissist the upper hand in the situation. Triangulation is especially dangerous because it keeps people distracted and focused on the drama the narcissist creates, allowing them to avoid responsibility for their own actions. 5. The silent treatment. Emotional withdrawal as a weapon. The silent treatment is another common manipulation tactic used by narcissists. It involves deliberately withdrawing attention, affection, or communication as a form of punishment. The narcissist uses this emotional withdrawal to control the victim's behavior and force them to seek their approval. When a narcissist gives the silent treatment, they are typically trying to create feelings of insecurity or anxiety in the victim. The victim is often left wondering what they did wrong or how to fix the situation, leading them to become more dependent on the narcissist's approval. In this way, the narcissist uses silence as a form of emotional coercion, ensuring that their victim remains under their control. 6. Projecting blame. Shifting responsibility onto others. Narcissists are skilled at avoiding responsibility for their own actions, and they often use projection as a tactic to deflect blame. Projection involves attributing their own negative qualities or behaviors onto others. For example, a narcissist who lies or manipulates others may accuse their victim of being dishonest or deceitful. This tactic serves to confuse the victim and make them doubt their own actions while allowing the narcissist to avoid any accountability for their behavior. By projecting blame onto others, narcissists keep themselves in a position of power and control, never having to take responsibility for the harm they cause. This also serves to isolate their victim, as others may begin to believe the narcissist's version of events. 7. Playing the victim. Gaining sympathy through manipulation. Despite their grandiose self-image, narcissists often play the victim when things go wrong. If they are confronted about their behavior or their manipulation tactics, they may turn the situation around and portray themselves as the wronged party. This tactic is meant to gain sympathy from others and deflect attention away from their own behavior. For instance, a narcissist might claim that they are being unfairly attacked or that others are plotting against them. This creates a sense of urgency for the victim to help or support the narcissist, further deepening the emotional investment and dependency in the relationship. Playing the victim allows the narcissist to shift the focus onto themselves and manipulate others into feeling guilty or responsible for their emotional state. 8. The narcissist cycle: idealization, devaluation, and discard. Narcissists often go through a predictable cycle in relationships known as the idealization, devaluation, and discard cycle. In the initial phase, they put their victim on a pedestal, showering them with affection and admiration, idolization. This makes the victim feel valued and loved. However, once the narcissist feels they have secured their victim's loyalty and admiration, they begin to devalue them. They may criticize, belittle, or emotionally abuse the victim, often without cause. The goal is to break down the victim's self-esteem and make them feel dependent on the narcissist for validation. Finally, once the victim has been sufficiently devalued or the narcissist no longer finds them useful, they discard them. The narcissist may end the relationship abruptly, leaving the victim feeling abandoned and confused. After the discard, the narcissist will often move on to another victim, only to repeat the cycle. 9. Recognizing the signs of manipulation. It can be difficult to recognize narcissistic manipulation when it's happening because narcissists are often charming, persuasive, and skilled at covering their tracks. However, there are several signs to watch out for. Inconsistency. Narcissists frequently change their stories or behavior to suit their needs. Gaslighting. They make you question your reality, memories, and perception of events. Excessive charm. In the beginning, they may overwhelm you with flattery and attention, love bombing. Lack of empathy. They dismiss your feelings and needs while prioritizing their own. Blame. Shifting. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions and often make you feel guilty. Isolation. Narcissists often try to isolate their victims from friends, family, or support networks. 10. Protecting yourself from narcissistic manipulation. If you suspect you're dealing with a narcissist, there are several steps you can take to protect yourself. Set boundaries. Clearly define what behavior is unacceptable and stick to your boundaries. Limit contact. If possible, minimize your interactions with the narcissist to avoid emotional manipulation. Trust your instincts. Don't second, guess your feelings or experiences. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist who can offer perspective and support. Focus on self-care. Protect your emotional health by prioritizing activities that make you feel empowered and balanced. Narcissists are skilled manipulators who use a variety of tactics to control, exploit, and emotionally harm those around them. Gaslighting, love bombing, triangulation, and projection are just a few of the ways they assert dominance over their victims. Understanding these tactics is essential for protecting yourself from narcissistic manipulation. By setting clear boundaries, trusting your instincts, and seeking support, you can defend yourself against the harmful effects of narcissistic behavior and preserve your emotional well-being.